Long ago, in the distant past, a mysterious race of ancient giants traveled along the Great Nile, settling on its shores tens of thousands of years ago. They were a people of immense size and strength, passing down their knowledge from generation to generation, all the way back to Adam, peace be upon him. Among them was a mighty king, whose strength and power were unmatched, yet little is known about him. He was the ruler of both Upper and Lower Egypt, a figure from the first time, a period shrouded in mystery. He built monumental structures, and under his reign, the land flourished. As the sun traveled its course, time moved on, and the world reached the era of Israel. During the age of the mighty Shaddad, it was written by the geographer Al-Idrisi in his Nuzhat al-Mushtaq that the Red Mountains of Byram were where these colossal structures were carved, without a single flaw or sign of age. Pharaoh's endless question revolved around the first time of Egypt's ancient history, a time that no one could unravel except through revelation sent from a noble messenger. When Moses, peace be upon him, was sent, Pharaoh asked him a question that would, without a doubt, unveil the truth to those who knew. He looked at Moses and said, "What about the former generations? What is the truth of Egypt's earliest history? Who built those enormous structures? What is the story of the immortal factories within? Why did the Greeks believe Egypt was Atlantis?" The most important question remains: were the pharaohs truly the builders of this civilization, or were they merely the inheritors of the homes of a people who wronged themselves? In a study that spanned many years, we will uncover a side of history that has been shrouded in mystery. A history that existed long before and after the Great Flood. We will dive deep into the essential truth of the pharaohs' existence and their reality during the time of Egypt's first civilization, stretching from the age of Adam to the era of Mitzrayim, the son of Ham. Many historians before and after Islam have agreed that Egypt's history goes back tens of thousands of years. From Herodotus to Pliny, from Al-Sudi to Al-Idrisi. And even the famous historian Ibn Kathir, they all wrote that the history of the Nile Valley civilization is far more ancient than we are taught today. In the 5th century BCE, the Greek historian Herodotus traveled across nations, collecting details of unknown histories. When he arrived in Egypt, he was deeply shocked, not by the pyramids, which we know today as fire beacons, but by the whispers of the wise men of Heliopolis about the first time. Their ancient manuscripts spoke of a time when the sun had risen twice from where it now sets. This phrase remained an enigma for centuries, believed to be an astronomical event that happened 39,000 years ago. However, later discoveries showed that Egyptian civilization may be over 50,000 years old, passed down through ages. Islamic scholars of the early eras were among the first to confirm the depth of Egypt's ancient and mysterious history. During the Umayyad period, the pyramids were opened and many texts were translated. Much of this knowledge was later taken to France and archived in prestigious places.